Alright, wrestling fans, I'm Preston Churchill, and this is a beer with the Brawler. Okay, so tonight I'm coming to you from Scotty's Brewhouse in Mishawaka, Indiana. If you're anywhere near Main Street and you want a good burger and a beer, you want to be here at Scotty's Brewhouse. This is a fantastic beer. Okay, so tonight I'm drinking the Rhinogast Truth IPA. If you know anything about me, I do love a good IPA. It's got a good citrusy aroma, as well as a good citrusy flavor. It's not too hoppy, but it's definitely there. So keep that in mind if you want the Rhinogast Truth IPA. And okay, so we're gonna go right into the wrestling action tonight. Now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but we're gonna go with my very, very first match. This is circa June 2002. And you'll find it's probably not on my page yet or on my YouTube channel yet, but if you look up Frank Liner, L-I-N-E-R, like Frank Liner, the type of truck, it's Frank Liner versus Major Mayhem. Now, this is a classic babyface, good friends facing off in the ring together. He's actually my brother. And you'll notice I'm a lot thinner back then. I have a gorgeous head of hair. I was 17 years old. I hadn't even graduated high school yet. But here we are in the middle of the ring, and my brother's wearing camouflage BDUs, I think you call them. And he's Major Mayhem. He's a military sergeant. They think he's AWOL. I'm still not sure what that means. But I'm 17 years old. I'm a truck driver. Now, I don't know anything about being a truck driver, so I'm looking like Mick Foley. It's a classic look, I know. And it's one thing definitely I'll preach about today when I'm training guys and helping them find their own gimmick, is get some gear. Get some gear, kid. For real. Anyways, so going forward from there, we start off with the good old handshake. We're both good guys. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, so then we go right into a diving clothesline. Now, it's kind of similar to the clothesline that I'll still do today, but he was a lot bigger than I was back then, so I really had to put my whole weight into it. A pretty big move, excuse me, to start off the match. That's the beer talking, forgive me. Alright, anyway, so, diving clothesline, big move, boom, down, and then I'll get back up. He gets back up, and we go right into a back toss. Now, this is a move that is not really done a lot in professional wrestling that I see anymore, or at least not on the independent level, and I want to bring it back. If you're bringing it back too, if you're a professional wrestler and you're bringing back the back toss, drop me a like and put a comment down there. Hey, Preston, I'm bringing back the back toss. All right, do that for me. Who knows, it might be a giveaway for you. Or your kids. Anyway, so we go from there right into some punches. Now these are classic brawler punches. I mean, you see me and my brother laying into each other, and I mean, that's as real as wrestling gets, folks. Those punches are connecting. Boom, 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 boom. And if you notice, those are Preston punches. I still do those punches today. Me and my brother hitting each other, that's as real as wrestling gets, all right? Okay, so then we go for... well, you see, there's a little bit of a mix-up. I got lost, and I try to redo the same sequence of moves. It's another thing that, again, we were green as goose gear back then, okay? This is not okay. And my brother even caught me and said, "Oi!" Boom, okay. He didn't say oi. I say oi. Anyways, you don't try to redo a missed spot. You never, ever, ever try to redo a missed spot, because not only do you know you missed it, but now the crowd catches on too. So, again, try to be nice in the comments. This was my first match. I don't want any bollocks, okay? Keep it clean, keep it nice. We were all beginners at one time, okay? Again, this was 17 years ago. Okay, so right from there we go to, we go right into a superplex. After whatever it was that I got lost, we get up, he goes to whip me in the corner, we both end up in the corner, and then you see us both laying on the ground. There was actually it wasn't the tape that was bad, it was the battery died. My mom had to change the battery in the old recording device real quick, and you missed the superplex. But if you listen closely to the commentary, you can he was talking about the foundation of the building was moving. Well, that's because I superplexed him off the top rope. Kind of a big deal. All right, so then we go into a little bit of the, working the referee, working the crowd. I was working the referee more back then, more than I work the crowd nowadays. But again, it was a learning process. This was my first match. That referee was great. That crowd was great. I wish we could have that type of crowd all the time, because, I mean, you know, we didn't even have to work, but they were already into it. All right, so Then you see me give him a tornado DDT. And this ended up later in my career being me finishing move for a while. A tornado DDT off the top rope. I think I even ended up calling it quite frankly or something like that. You know, it's something clever. Yeah, because I'm clever like that. All right. So, anyways, we're back to the one more work in the crowd. The crowd is chanting, "He's big, he's big." I went for a cover. I only got a 2 when I was working the ref. Oi, ref! You know, you see how big that guy is? My voice was much higher back then. All right. So then there's more punches. Again, classic brawler punches. Boom, boom, boom. My brother, I must have stiffed him good because then he hits me. And I mean, you just see me real. I did it a whole 360. I mean, he clocked me a good one. I don't think, I honestly don't remember the rest of the match from there. But if you continue to watch the video, you see that he hits me with a Triple H running knee. And that's what it is, folks. I don't like to throw big names out there. I'm not trying to be a mock or anything, but that's what it is. It was a Triple H running knee. He popped me good. He comes running with that knee, smack down, running knee from Triple H. That's what it was. Okay. Apparently I need more beer. I'm getting dry. That Ronagast is good. Anyways, so I'll get up, and he hits me with a spear. And he obviously knocks something loose in my lung, because that coughing you hear, that is me. That is real. That is legitimate. He popped something loose in my lung, and I should have stayed down. That hurt. That really hurt. But I get up, and then he hits me with a crucifix powerbomb. Now, if you pay attention, if you're watching in this match, and again, it's Frank Liner versus Major Mayhem. It's on YouTube. You can find it. I was still wearing the Mick Foley vest at this point. I hadn't taken off. Huge Mick Foley fan. Still am to this day. So he gets me up and over for the crucifix powerbomb, and my vest actually falls over his face. He cannot see where he's going with this. He's got me up. I'm 7 feet in the air. He takes a step back. He takes another step back. Now, there is actually, if you're watching this match, there is a camera person, a camera lady on a ladder just on the back of the ring. He takes that second step back. I'm almost in her lap. Ladies and gentlemen, I am about 2 inches away from knocking this lady and her ladder and her camera through the curtain where the locker room was. Anyways, so he stops where he is. He's got me high and dry, drops me down on me, shoulders to me head. 1, 2, 3, I'm out for the count. So, did I win my first match? No. A lot of us don't. And that's okay, it's part of paying your dues. But then, in true form and fashion, because we were both good guys, he gets his hand raised, and then he picks me up, and he hugs me. We're brothers, ladies and gentlemen. This man is me brother. And if you're out there, Dale, I love you, mate. I wish you were here. I do miss you something terrible. Now, for the rest of you out there in the wrestling world, the beer world, either A or, please like this video. Please comment below. Hey, I'm bringing back the back toss. Hey, Preston Churchill, this is me first video. Send me a link of your first video so I can look at it, and maybe I'll feature it here on A Beer with a Brawler. But be kind in the comments, okay? I want this video for everyone, all right? So, to everybody out there, I'm here at Scotty's Brew House in Mishawaka, and this has been A Beer with a Brawler. Oi!